eye damage to a lot of us peripheral people. A structured object was in its place on the ground, though you couldn't look directly at it. You'd have to look at it with your peripheral vision to get the shape. Entities were seen.
How many?
3. Looking very translucent, not your what they call gray, and all that sort of thing. It was almost ghost-like. Very much animated, self-animated though. That whole event was filmed.
Did they walk out of the craft?
They didn't. Well, no. They were
craft?
floating about a foot above the ground in a very bright light. The lower extremities were very hard to see. They were a foot off the ground.
They were about 4 feet tall. They had that same large cranial structure, the giant black sweeping eyes, almost no nose, a hint of a mouth. And they were each dressed in a suit, very tight-fitting. And they were slightly translucent, and they were floating. So they got in about 5 feet from the thing. They were right there. And the beings were no further away than like 20 feet or so from Larry. So this was all happening in extremely close proximity, very close up. Larry and other men there observed, besides the dozens of American enlisted Air Force personnel, many of them like Larry with secret clearances because they worked around nuclear weapons. But there were British police officers on location. They were from the nearby village of Woodbridge. And while the American Air Force personnel were filming this with video, and this is 1980, so you could spot a video camera a long ways away. It was very bulky.